No.
All right, the perilous climb waits before you. How do you guys want to handle this? So, here's a few options. You can just go for it, but if you fail a test, you will fall and your character will die. Option number 2, you can take your time, and the only worst case scenario of failing is that it's going to take you longer to get across. It's going to take, and then if you fail, you're just going to become exhausted. So what do you want to do? Do you want to take the chance of one test and you live or you die? Or do you want to do something else?
I was going to say Lumnak has the greatest odds of making it climbing good the first time.
Do we get like a bonus from our climbing kits that we bought?
Yes, you do.
Cool.
Yeah, we did last time.
No, you don't get a bonus. It's what makes it possible to climb across this.
I think we should take as much time as possible.
I was saying that Luminac can climb up, secure a rope to make it easier for everyone else to climb.
It's not a climb up; it's a climb around.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We're literally ice waterfall climbing right now.
We couldn't set up anything to make it easier for future people to climb across, or when we go back, trying to get back. Do like pittons or anything that we can stick in the wall.
No, but that's part of these tests. Like, I'm asking you which way you want to do it. Do you want to do it by the book, or do you guys want to just risk it all for the biscuit?
I think we're not risking it.
Justin, I want to ask you out of character, is there anything you're going to give us for risking it for the biscuit? Like, is it worth it?
Oh.
No.
Sense of a job well done.
It's for YouTube.
No, we're not going to do it. No,
it's for YouTube.
The internet.
I mean, if there was a bonus for Luminac risking it for a biscuit to make it easier for everyone else to get across, then I'd do it. But if there's no added benefit, then no.
All right, so now for fun, I want everyone to make an athletics check. I want to see who would have lived and who would have died.
Okay, I'm dead.
Super dead.
Oh, double! What?
Dude, literally everyone except Lonzel would have made it.
So worth going around.
We're doing it.
In like the multi-reality, Lonzel's just, no! And then everyone's like, his magic was scary anyway. Let's keep going.
Let's keep going.
The way he healed me scared the shit out of me. It's fine.
We don't need a healer. It's all good.
We'll find a new healer later.
Yeah. Hi guys, I'm Lonzel's brother, Lonzel.
Lonzel?
Oh, it's Lonzel backwards.
Lesnol.
This is hurting my brain.
The first little bit of the climb is exactly what Lumimek described. Someone's heading up a side, putting pittons in to run some rope between so people can go along safely. You guys do notice that there are a few pittons already in, but it looks like time, melting ice, wind, erosion has made them all not feel like you want to trust them, so you're doing it all yourself. Can I please get a group athletics check? So if you don't know how a group check works, at least 50% of you need to pass for it to be successful.
Well, this looks better. Yay!
That's very promising.
You guys make short work of the first little bit and you round the corner with a small little outcropping for you to get there. While Nocta contributes the least in terms of figuring out how to climb across, everyone does make it safely. You have another upward climb kind of going up the side. Same philosophy applies. You can put the pittons in and climb across. Why don't you guys give me another athletics check, please?
They're so loaded.
Come on.
I don't hear you complaining.
Oh wait, someday he will. Don't encourage him.
Ooh, a 0.
Well, Sabo and Blair have a tough time going around the mountain on this side.
Your modifier is -1.
Nocta is actually able to help them, picking up some of the slack where they don't want to work and climb around the side of the mountain. You guys get to the next outcropping. Only one more path remains. This one is a bit treacherous where you're going to need to hop from one side to the other at a certain point. It's super spooky. Why don't I get 1 second? Give me another athletics check, please.
Split? Oh.
You just
Yeah. Oh, thank God.
Guys are loaded.
Half of the
50%.
group did succeed, so you guys do make it across. And you land at the other side. Congratulations. And it didn't take Lonzel's life.
Not this time.
Not yet.
Not this time.
Not yet.
All right. As you guys cross and you guys get onto steady ground, which allows you to take a small, brief moment, but as the oxygen is becoming thinner up here, it's becoming more, it's becoming harder to continue to wait. Up ahead on your left, so right here, which is just coming out right there, on your left is a 15-foot high, 10-foot wide cave mouth. There's blood on the snow, some distance from the cave's entrance.
Fuck.
Is it human blood?
It's
What
red.
is-
Let me go lick it and find out.
Actually, yeah.
I do not taste things.
There is
You feel pain, but you don't taste things?
Life's bad, man.
the distance that you guys are at, you can't tell, like, it's obviously blood. You can't tell if it's human where you are.
It seems like it would be worthwhile for us to look into a potentially
potentially
injured
shelter.
creature.
That's
How
potentially shelter for us to rest in.
Far are we away
Probably a 2-hour climb.
from the cave?
Oh, from the cave? Oh, no, you're, like right next to it.
All right, fuck it. I'm gonna go look at the. This does me no good. I have no dark vision, but I'm going over there. I'm gonna go look at the blood.
I'm going to say a little prayer and hopefully ward off a little bit of pain for Blair.
Okay.
So you have a D4 to add to a saving throw if you have to make one in the next minute.
Amazing.
Okay, so why don't you
I'll-
guys look over in the bottom left of this map, and I'll get everyone's tokens on there.
Ooh, bottom left. I love that. So I guess we're letting the rogue go ahead alone. Is that what we're doing?
No. I was just about to say I was gonna.
Before
join
she
her.
goes, I'll magically light my candle the way that I do, so that it's not actually wasted, and hand it off to Blair, so she's got a candle.
It's very nice of you.
Yeah. And then I'll huddle near somebody who has dark vision.
Your good friend, your good old friend Nakta.
Yeah.
Nakta.
I'm just gonna like heavily put a hand on your shoulder.
Alright, as you step in a bit further, Blair, with the torch given to you by Sabo, you see some shit.
Did you just say I see some shit?
Yeah.
Sick.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Excuse me, where did I start this frickin' polygon reveal? Excuse me?
I actually see nothing.
Yeah, nothing has been revealed to us.
Yeah,
so-
no, I can't find where I started this. There we go.
I just imagine Justin being like, you see nothing, move on.
Ooh, that looks safe.
So, most of the floor has fallen away, leading into a chasm in the center.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay, cool.
And then there is, going to your forward and to your right, is a natural stone bridge. And to your left, there is a sheet of ice that leads to another path that goes further into the cave.
Do I see where the blood goes?
The blood goes this way. Do you want to give me a perception check, please?
Yeah, man.
You hear and see nothing of note.
I got nothing.
It is
I'm
quiet
a
in here.
human.
Yeah, I'm gonna rush in there after her.
Cool.
I'm just gonna turn to him and be like, Ennui, why are you trying to be the hero? You were almost dying anyways.
Trying to be the hero, just trying to do what's right.
I am fine.
What's that? I'll say as I roll a perception check.
What are you looking for?
Bad.
Me?
Yeah.
Clearly like a dying person, animal, like a blood trail essentially into the cave.
You see the blood trail going further in.
Oh, good. Okay. I'll do if I may roll perception still. Listening for hearing if I hear anything.
Audio bad.
Can't understand a single thing you're saying, James.
He
No?
said that he's listening to hear if someone is injured.
Yeah. So like, do you hear like a beast wheezing or like a person being like?
Sure, give me
you
a
know what I
perception
mean?
check.
That's
Performance.
You nail it.
Oh,
Even
Oh,
better.
still nail it.
Okay. You do hear the sound of grunting,
Ooh.
low in the distance, as well as the occasional high-pitched squeak of fear.
I'll lean over to Nocta and be like, should we go check on them? They've been gone a while and I can't tell what's going on.
Yeah, probably. And then I'll head forward.
I'm gonna lean to Lumac and go, do you think we should follow them, or should we hold down the entranceway?
Depends. How far are they going in?
We do not know. We're back here.
Let's go to the entrance. Because this isn't the entrance, right? No. Let's go to the entrance of the cave.
Yeah.
Lonzel, can you give me a perception check, please?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm standing near the monster.
He's
Yeah,
right beside you. Oh, yeah, you are.
Lonzel,
perceptive.
you recognize the grunts of as a creature that you are very familiar with.
I'm gonna
Ooh.
push past the group at this and take the lead. And I'm gonna turn around and ask everyone, can you all stay here? I'm going to go on ahead. I will let you know if I need any help. Just wait here for a moment, okay?
Wait.
The last time I did this, I got bit in half.
Then look out for yourselves, but I will go ahead.
It's in this campaign.
Does anyone want to stop Lonzel, or are you cool with letting him go?
I'm conflicted.
He sounds very confident.
Yeah,
Do you?
I'm
have
good
dark
with letting him
vision?
go.
You've got dark vision, right?
What
Me,
do
yeah.
you know?
I recognize this creature up ahead. I am sure that I can talk some sense into it. Easy enough.
Seems
Shout
fake.
if you need us.
All right.
If you wish to come with me, you are welcome. Just mind your manners, okay?
Lumac will be like, I will go with him.
I will, however, not mind my manners.
I
Alright.
shall stay.
Lonzel, you can just keep heading north. I'll reveal more of the map for you.
Yeah, and that's the blood trail, right?
Yes, up to the north.
Yeah.
All right. As you reach this part where the bones are, the bones,
The bone zone?
the bone zone. As you guys hit here, you two both see strewn across the floor is the dead body, picked, eaten apart, clean, near clean, just a bit of gore and skin left, of a large Goliath. Bits of
Shucks.
flesh still cling to the bones, but the head has been ripped from its shoulders, gnawed and stuffed in a niche dug out of the wall. Amid the body, there is bits of hide armor, a great axe, and the skulls and bones of what you guys recognize as mountain goats. 7 other crude carvings out on the wall hold various heads of other humanoids that are just sitting and resting in the walls of this cave.
Gross.
That's a shame. That's a real shame. Okay.
Would you like to keep going, Lonzel?
Yeah. We'll move forward.
Following.
All right.
Or I'm following Lonzel.
Really, it's for the best. It means we don't ever actually have to pronounce that guy's name.
You have a point. It's,
But I wrote it down and everything.
I appreciate that you're looking at the big picture, Caitlin.
Oh,
We get to do the easy names now.
It's true.
There is a strange sight, Lumimac, that you see as Lonzel still steps. I'm just moving you a bit, just for I assume
yeah.
you're going there. Steps into this cave where a large Yeti is standing in the is sitting in the corner with bones and other like raw
Matter.
meat lying around, where a small halfling is curled up in a ball, being rolled back and forth on the floor by a small Yeti baby.
Oh my god.
Every few
He
moments,
is-
she lets out a terrified scream, so she is still alive. When they see this
fuck.
comes in, the female, the large Yeti stands, and as they see the group come in, and the small Yeti tyke kind of retreats for a second at the sight of these two people in the room, but then almost instantly, they seem to kind of just pacify and relax with what's happening. The
Interesting.
Chewinga is also sitting on Lonzel's shoulder right now.
Chewinga!
What's the Chewinga doing? Just curious.
It's
How
just
does
kind of
it feel?
like just sitting there, kind of just in like being like, "Whoa, I'm so high up on this mountain. I've never been in here before."
It'd be funny if, like, you know how it's always doing the thumbs up? Maybe it like froze to death a long time ago and it's just stuck like that on my shoulder.
So funny. It's just. What about you, Chewinga? What do you think? You go to shake its hand. Lonzel, what would you like to do?
So they seem disarmed. Do I feel disarmed seeing this creature?
Yeah. You recognize. You don't recognize. You might not recognize them, but you know what they are, and word travels fast in this community.
So I'm going to enter in a, kind, friendly manner, disarming and respectful in my posture. And I'm going to begin speaking in a language that you do not recognize, Lumimac.
what is it?
You
I
don't
probably
recognize
don't.
it. It comes across in large grunts and groans and heavy heaving noises, very
Right.
guttural in its essence.
Sure that's not Dwarvish?
No.
Lonzel, what do you say to them?
My name is Lonzel, and I am here to talk. May I ask your name?
Okay.
Justin's like, fuck.
Man, there is a Yeti name generator.
Good.
Amazing.
I used it too.
What's the name of the abominable snowman in Rudolph?
Abominable snowman.
Is it just abominable?
I don't know.
Throw this. Oh, sorry. Justin's ready. Go ahead.
The Yeti responds with, I Bummel. I
Bumble?
heard of you from Ulanis.
Hmm.
She says You are kind.
I like to think myself such. I am a friend to all of our kind.
The small child runs over to you and kind of opens up its arms for you to pick it up like a baby chimpanzee.
I'm not gonna try and pick it up, but I am going to like do that one arm lean around embrace.
Yeah.
And kind of accepting the gesture, and still making eye contact with what was it? Bubble? Booble?
Paraloo? Oh no, Booble.
No,
Booble.
Obo.
Booble.
Michael Bublé.
Michael Bublé. I look at Michael Bublé and am still kind of maintain that connection with them. May I ask what you intend for this little one that your little one is rolling around?
We were going to eat her.
Oh.
I understand the need for food in such a harsh climate. But I come with an offering and a question. This creature, this small one, is a charge of ours. We come to return them safely to where they have come from. I'm curious if we can offer you anything to replace such a meal, as food is food in these parts.
Bomo pauses for a second and kind of thinks it over. Food,
Nah.
rations. We wish to eat. My partner, Lavruk, is out hunting. He will be home soon.
Uh-oh.
The other party members, as you guys are standing outside,
Mother.
you hear a horrifying, guttural, defensive roar behind you.
Great. Cool.
Fuck.
Cool.
Lonzel and Lumek, you also hear this roar cut off the walls of the cave.
Yep.
Bulmul kind of just punches her hands into the ground and says, Lavruk has returned. We get to eat soon.
I'm going to ask of Bummel, can you tell your partner that the people at the entrance, my friends, that they mean no harm and they are no threat at all? We are just here to have a conversation.
Do you want to tell Lumimac any of this, of what's happening?
It's just grunting.
Yeah.
Yeah, grunting.
Because Lumimac, you hear that roar come from this. We'll go with
Yep.
you, Lumimac. Is there anything first you want to do, or are you just kind of observing what's happening?
I was kind of observing up what happened until the roar happened from outside, and I'm going to put my hand on the shoulder of Lonzel and be like, "Is everything okay?"
You can't really get on the shoulder. You more kind of just touch him on the back
Yeah.
of the neck because each shoulder is occupied by a small creature of Icewind
Let's
Dale.
fair.
I'm going to, at that, turn around and say to Lonzel, go make sure our friends do not
Say to yourself?
engage in any hasty violence. And I will say that in common. And I will, with a hand, beckon him to go.
Okay, I will head back out then.
Those are the door. Is there anything you guys want to do with this large, tall, burly, beefy creature is pounding its chest and yelling at you guys?
Yep.
I'm going
That.
to. Yes. Exactly that.
I knew I
yeah,
liked
But
you.
I'm going to. Sebo, I'm sorry. I'm going to grab Ennui by the coat collar, and unless he struggles too hard, I'm going to drag him into a.
It'd be so funny. You just push him into the snow. You're gonna eat him.
That's okay. I'm gonna drop the light on your candle, and cast it on my cloak again so that I can see myself. And I will step in front of the group of them hiding in the corner, leaving path into the cave, but also an exit for us. And a defensive stance in front of everybody else.
Lumac, you can approach the group. As Blair and Nocta are kind of stepping back, as Blair is kind of pulling Ennui in, while Sabo stands at the entrance where a much larger Yeti than the one inside of the cave is standing. He hops down.
Lonzel says everything is fine. He knows these creatures.
Excuse me?
What?
Are you sure that I gestured to the Yeti, knows that everything is fine?
Is
no.
Umal responding to what I asked of her?
Yes, she is. Once we get back in
Okay.
there, she's gonna start.
Sure.
Yeah.
He said just to not do anything violent.
I'll kind of like give a quizzical look and be like, and then in giant, because I'm out of non-violent options, just shout at the Yeti, "Do you speak giant?"
That'd be so funny if he did.
Reckon Sie Deutsch?
Bommel points with her finger and says the name. Oh my god.
It's with an
Nothing
L.
better than Yeti names. Nothing better than Yeti names.
Shosa, get father. Bring him in here and tell him everything's okay. The small Yeti jumps off your shoulder and begins to run through the cave, excited to see his father.
They're cute.
The halfling is like retreated into the corner and is weeping in fear.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start walking towards the halfling to try and comfort her.
Go for it.
Okay.
The group out here, you guys see a small creature dart through all of your legs. Would anyone like to make an attack of opportunity as it exits your combat zone?
Not
No,
particularly.
but I will do like that awkward, like, as something runs underneath you that you're not expecting.
Yeah. It
cat
runs.
suddenly there.
It runs out, and the large Yeti kind of stops roaring mid-roar and kind of looks down, and then just begins to grunt at the small Yeti, and the two just have a conversation with one another. And he kind of just motions, and like then the other Yeti like kind of like motions to you guys and says like "Ro-ro-ro-ro."
I nod
Thank you for
along
the
if I
example.
know what they're saying.
I'm gonna Lumnac's gonna wave.
Cute.
Bye.
Lonzel, what would you like to say to the halfling?
It's okay. We are friends. We found Garrett, and we're here to hopefully get you out of here safe and sound. Do you know if your other friend is tiefling?
Oh,
Was it?
they tore Makingo up in front of me. I don't.
No.
Asterix, I don't know. She's probably still up at camp. I don't know. I haven't seen her since they attacked.
Okay. That's good to know. Just try and stay calm. And we'll try and get you out of here. Okay?
She just kind of like is just kind of like in shock and kind of just like rocks back and forth.
Yeah, that's fair.
The large Yeti begins to step in towards the cave, being led by his son, who is holding his hand and guiding him. What do you
Being
guys
kind of
do
like
as he moves in towards you?
In kind of a
give 'em
bewildered.
room.
I was in a bewildered fashion, just like
Wide berth.
hold everybody back.
The two make their way past, returning to the cave. Past Lumamek, who nearly falls into the chasm as the creature just kind of like pushes right past him. But the two come in here, and as if you would meet an old buddy after a long time, the creature lifts up its arms and grunts, "Lonzel, is that you?" You recognize him as Shalom.
Okay. Sholom. Okay.
Yeah, just a Yeti from your past.
Okay, that I've met
A
before.
Yeti from
I will.
your
Yeah.
You know,
I will return
like everyone
the
has.
greeting, and in kind of that like you didn't expect to see your family, like the head goes down,
Yeah.
and then yeah.
You
I-
come in, you have a hug.
We'll do like
He's a
the
lot bigger than you.
Beastmaster or something.
Yeah, he's
we'll
a
do
lot
like the
bigger than you
Beastmaster.
remember. He kind of just shakes you a bit.
Okay. Yeah. How
He
fares
puts
your
you down and
hunt,
says,
my
"How's it been? I haven't seen you in forever."
I've been doing okay for myself. How was your hunt? I hear you just returned.
I almost picked off a snowcat, but the beast was fearing something and they were very on guard. Luckily, we have this small thing to eat.
No, that is what I'm here about, actually. We kind of need this small thing for a different matter. I was hoping we could come to some arrangement to replace it in your larders.
There was someone at the door that looked mighty scrumptious. He had wings that had meat on them that I imagine would be very tasty.
That's
Unfortunately,
right?
all of that are with me now. I kind of
that's
need
okay.
them.
Buffalo style.
But I honestly agree. Quite a tasty looking individual.
Okay.
You know, Lonzel, you must have some sort of shiny trinket for my son here. Why not a gift, and then we will let it go? We are not starving. We just ate that large man that was with this small woman.
Mm-hmm. Of course, yes. One moment, I will go see if my friends carry something shinier than I do. It's rather light these days.
He nods and says, "Yeah, of course." And he moves over towards the halfling and starts poking her and says, it's your lucky day. We're not going to eat you." But to her, she just hears, God damn.
Right. So in case you guys haven't like come up the hallway yet, Lonzel's gonna poke his head around the corner and go,
Yeah, they're like, "Nope, we're
Come
staying
on,
here."
come on, I need you guys here now. Come on.
Well, you told us to wait.
I said don't do anything violent. I still need you to give me your things.
What? My things?
Whoever has
I'll-
something shiny.
I'm
I'll
gonna.
kind of. Oh, go ahead.
I've got a mirror in my thieves'
Oh.
tools. I'm going to. I'm gonna be like, why do you need something shiny?
It's for the kid. A toy to take the halfling away, who's the only sole survivor apparently, aside from maybe the tiefling.
I'm
But
gonna start digging through my bag.
Oh, we're gonna take a break for YouTube.